So I study alcohol use. I study alcohol use and misuse, try and study how the drug alters behavior and what are the underlying neurobiological changes that result. I teach a class on psychology of addictions, and we cover both chemical and behavioral addictions. We talk about brain reward pathways and how all of that works. What I also talk to the students about is when I was an undergraduate, I wasn't a believer, and I lived a lifestyle that was really pretty bad. I had this one student, he was helping me with a class and he had missed a couple of classes. So, we met up and I was like, okay, what's going on? Truth was he just went on a crazy kind of undergraduate bender. He was trying to sell that off as the typical undergraduate life. And I said, look, I've been there. I know how you felt the next day. I know why that happened. I know, the regret and the shame that you're feeling right now. Let's talk about that. We end up having this conversation wrapped up inside of the fact that this does not define you. This is not who you are. But if you don't grow through this, you're going to have issues that are associated with that. I think the Lord works on redeeming that kind of stuff. Christ saved me from that. I think just being able to say, look, I was there and now I'm not there anymore is something that students stop for a minute and they're like, okay, this is someone who's A, not judging me, B, understands what, I'm feeling but not saying, and C, is willing to talk about it. It really goes back to the fact of I think it's real important that we be the person that God wants us to be.